Hello friends, welcome to Right Clicks with Saravana. The topic today is hire slow, fire fast. I am talking about any organization. It's a business, private organization or a government organization, any kind of organization. There are a lot of things really required for the success of that organization. We can think of like an organization should have a very strong vision. They should have very good strategies, they should have good tactics, and they should deploy the best technology possible, and they should have the money power to invest. So these are all the different things we can think of for a successful organization. But it's considered beyond doubt by various research, people are the most important asset of any organization, whether it is private or public sector. People are the most important asset. Employees are the lifeline of an organization. Jim Collins, in his book Good to Great, has advocated first who, then what. First who, then what. So that means the who questions come first before what questions. What kind of vision you should have, what kind of strategies or tactics you are going to deploy, they come next. It's the who question that comes first. That means who are there in your organization, who are the people you have in your organization to run that organization. Jim Collins also strongly advocates, when you are in doubt, don't hire, keep looking. So that means while choosing the people for your organization, while recruiting people, you should be very, very careful in hiring them, in selecting them. And if you are not satisfied, don't hire them, keep looking. Of course, it may not be really applicable for all kinds of organizations, especially in a public sector organization. Jim Collins also mentions about the bipolar pattern in the top managemental hierarchy in the great organizations where he has seen level 5 leadership. What is this bipolar means? In such great organizations, either people stayed there in the organization for long or they got off the bus, very quickly. That means in great organizations, people were not allowed, poor performing people, incompetent people were not allowed to stay there for a long time. That's very, very crucial. Similarly, Jack Welch, celebratory CEO of General Electric, in his book Straight from the Gut, he says, I have learnt the importance of people in any organization. Support the good people, remove the weak people. He says, if we are successful in putting the right person in the right job, then there is actually no need to manage such people. Similar kind of argument we can see from the Packart's law. The David Packard, what he says, no company can grow its revenues faster than the company's ability to attract the best people to the organization. That's the importance of people in any organization, friends. And while hiring people, while recruiting people, it's a very common saying now, hire for the attitude and train for the skill. But what happens is, in general, in any organization, in most of our organizations, we look at the academic qualifications, merits, experience, those kind of things. Unfortunately, that is the reason why in most of the recruitments, we do fail. So what is clearly being advocated is, we should look for such character attributes or the inborn traits, you can say. The character attributes like passion, commitment and attitude. If you can choose the right person on these qualities, rest can be given training. There is another saying also, hire for the culture, and train for the role. So that means if a company is having a particular culture, you should really, while recruiting, you should really look for people who will fit into that culture. Okay, then the rest skilling part, then preparing him to play a particular role, they can always be done very easily. So friends, the takeaways from this session, one man, one organization can make it or mar it. So it is not just the people who are the important asset of an organization, it is the right people. So for right people, we need to be utmost careful in recruiting them, in hiring them. So be slow, means take adequate precautions while recruiting people. And in that process, if you find someone really useless, not fitting into your organization, do not waste time in firing them out. Because as Jack Welch said, if you have put the right person in the right job in your organization, then actually you need not really manage those people. They will be doing their work automatically on their own and they will make the organization a great organization. So friends, that's all in this session. If you have really liked this video, you can subscribe to this channel. Until I see you next week, bye-bye.